Going on to you Libras. So you Libras have the Nine of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. How y'all Libras doing? So the Nine of Wands and the King of Wands, right? Ten of Swords. A lot of you Libras very much so remember where it is that you came from. Y'all are making very good decisions. A lot of you are beginning to understand that, you remember where it is that you came from. And you're becoming more of yourselves, more the authentic you. So that means that the King of Wands, if you have to offend people, then you'll offend people with the things that you say, as long as the things that you say are true. I just see that a lot of you Libras kind of getting over the ideology of like, you need tact when it comes to saying the things that you really want to say. And a lot of you Libras understand the importance of tact, but you realize that maybe you've been a little bit too sweet with your words and that you need to be a little bit more straightforward with how you show respect to others, but how other people respect you and they interact with you. So the Death card, and the thing is that, I said the Death card, my bad. So the Ten of Swords represents, because you Libras remember all those times where you've been betrayed, you've been metaphorically done in, disrespected, So the thing is that the Hierophant and the Page of Cups is all about how, so you're going to go ahead and do what it is that you need to do for you. A lot of you Libras are going to look out for yourselves. And a lot of people are going to start switching up on you, because you may even have some people switching up on you in the form of family, friends, or even romantic interest right now, because you Libras are very much so understanding that you need to take care of yourself better, and that, y'all can be off balanced in the sense that y'all can be very ruthless when it comes to the people who you don't care about. But whenever it is that you do care about somebody, for whatever reason, you end up interacting with those individuals, and then like you end up doing a little bit too much for them. So a lot of you Libras are understanding that it's time for you to stop doing that. It's time for you to stop doing a little bit too much for everybody else and start doing more for yourself. I know a lot of you, some of you may have a significant other, some of you may not have one, but the point that I'm trying to make here is, whoever is around you, a lot of you Libras are going to start making decisions that are better suited for you and your own self-preservation, is the point that I'm trying to make. And it's fair, because as good as you treat the people that you really rock with, they may not have necessarily treated you as well. So I just see a lot of you Libras being like, look, it's time to start being a little bit more selfish. Y'all saying that to yourselves. The Four of Wands and the Five of Wands is all about how, because if you don't go after the things that you want, a lot of you Libras are realizing that you'll never have it. It just seems like you'll never have it. Your entire life will go by and you'll never actually have those things. And it'll just be you, the Five of Wands, it'll just be you Libras being frustrated over the things that you want, and you want. You want people to trust you. You want certain family members to respect you. And I'm not saying that every family member disrespects you, but I'm saying that you want more respect from either one or a few family members that should respect you a little bit more, instead of every time targeting you and making you the scapegoat for all their problems, is the point that I'm trying to make. Or maybe it's not even in the family setting, more than likely it is too, as well as romantic interest, because air signs have a lot of family beef or family issues going on, because I know a lot of air signs in real life. So even when it comes to romantic interests, right? Even if you're not necessarily with anybody, some of you might be. This is you having conversations with the person and you realizing that you may end up needing to get a divorce, or you may end up needing to separate from the person or break up or whatever, because it just seems like it's bickering and arguing, and you're done with the bickering and arguing. And for you Libras that are single, still done with the bickering and arguing. And what I mean by that is the having to convince other people why they should give you a chance. Those people that only, they you Libras are talking to them and you're like, hey, what's going on? Let's kick it. Stop playing. And they throwing up all of these like splitting hairs situation of, oh, I don't necessarily know if that's the best thing. I don't necessarily know if I should be doing that. It's always this, they can't, because trying to get you on technicalities. But then when you Libras leave and you're like, all right, these people that you're getting to know, talking about sequentially, one after the other. And then when you Libras are like, all right, you'll go talk to somebody else. Now they mad. Now they're upset. Now they're, what's going on? How could you act like that? Don't do that. Why are you wilding out? I never said this. I never said that. You playing. They playing. So I just see a lot of you Libras being done with the arguing. Done with the arguing, because the Ace of Pentacles. Better quality people has to be around you. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, you're on the come up. You Libras are fixing your mistakes and you're doing your thing. You're solving your problems. You're putting your life back together, solving your lives. You Libras are trying to do things to raise the quality of the standard of your life in the first place. And other people have to be willing to do the same. If they're not, a lot of you Libras got to leave these people behind. And a lot of you are probably going to leave them behind if you haven't already. And then you have the Magician, which is about, and all you Libras need to do, I ain't gonna say everything that you need to do, but some of the things that you need to do is cut off those individuals that are getting you on your nerves too, because you still have some of those people around. These are people that you Libras really care about. Some of you Libras may even know somebody from in jail or prison or something like this, something like that, or someplace, some sort of scenario that you can't necessarily get out of, or at least you think that you can't get out of it because you think there's no real easy way out. You caught up either way. You caught up if you go that way, caught up if you go that way. Look, just rip the Band-Aid off. Just do what it is that you got to do and take whatever comes with that. Because sometimes, honestly, Libra, the only way out is the way through. So let's clarify the Hierophant. King of Swords, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, Nine of Cups, Page of Wands. So a lot of you Libras, right? King of Swords and the Knight of Swords. A lot of you are thinking about how to get out of this situation or how to play it, right? Just in case if you caught up in a situation where it's going to be difficult to get out. A lot of you Libras may want to leave the situation smelling like roses, and you're not going to. Just leave. Just do what it is that you got to do. That's what the Knight of Swords is about. No matter what happens, you're going to have to leave the situation. You're going to have to cut off people, Libra. You're going to have to cut those people off, whether they're family members or romantic interests that are wasting your time playing games with you. They don't want to get to know you, but at the same time, they don't want you talking to somebody else too. Shrug my shoulders. F them. Who are they? Who are they? What? A masked avenger? Who are they? So the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Cups is about how, but again, you're going to see just how much it is that they don't want you Libras to go anywhere. Because a lot of you Libras, you might be stuck in a situation where they don't want to do right, these romantic interests don't necessarily want to do right, because family members are easy to actually stop rocking with. Just tell them you don't really rock with them, or don't. There's usually a level of civility and respect there. But when it comes to somebody romantically, when you show them that you're not really rocking with them, Libra, a lot of the times they're gonna act like this. They're gonna act like this. Queen of Swords, Nine of Cups. Queen of Swords, entitled, don't want to actually, they don't really want to respect either side. They don't want to be in a real relationship with you or even get to know you like that. But at the same time, they don't want you to go anywhere. But then they're trying to demand you where you can't go and where you need to go and where you should go and all this. It's like, who are they? And then, last but not least, you have the Page of Wands. You Libras are not paying attention to their nonsense. I see that you Libras have already made up your mind that you're done, and that if there's anybody that you're seeing right now, you're going to stop talking to, right? There's some of those people that you're talking to romantically, they're going to have a problem with it, because that's unfortunately when they're going to try to get you to go back on, they're going to try to put you back to sleep of, oh no, and pacify you Libras and be like, nah, don't act like that. And they're going to, they're going to make it sound like they like you. But a lot of you Libras are really applying pressure. So let's clarify the Magician. Ten of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ten of Wands, Three of Swords, Page of Cups. Once again, that's what it is I'm saying. They're not, straight up, they're not planning on actually doing any better. So this is the stupidity of it. They don't want you to go anywhere, but the Ten of Swords, Ace of Wands, they're not actually planning on doing any better. So even if you Libras were to be more patient and say, all right, I'm not going to dump you yet. I'm going to sit back and see what it is that you've got. You Libras have already seen everything that they've got. You've already seen it. They're not going to give you anything because they're dysfunctional. And the thing about it is that the Ten of Wands and the Three of Swords are all about how they scared to be in a relationship. They scared to be in a relationship with just in general, period. But they're also very much so scared to be in a relationship with you Libras, because they know that you Libras have standards. A lot of you are developing standards because of your lived experiences and because of the experiences that you've heard with other people. And those individuals, this immature person that you were trying to get to know, right now, those people are not it. They're not it. All they're trying to do is just occupy your time. For what? And guess what? The Page of Cups. Meanwhile, they wishing that you don't go. See, that's the stupidity of it all. They're not going to do right by you, but at the same time, they don't want you to go anywhere. They don't have a choice of that. Anyway, that's all it is I got for you for today, Libra. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I just want to go ahead and say thank you, Libras, for, thank you to all the zodiac signs. Thank you, Libras, for subscribing to the channel, leaving the comments, leaving the likes. A lot of y'all don't like to leave comments, though. A lot of y'all don't like to leave likes. Listen, get those likes up, get those comments up. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Let's get this YouTube channel to 20,000.